Hello and welcome to stretch class. Today is a Pilates focused stretch. So you'll just need a mat and a pillow. Let's go over to our music. This is our March 2021 playlist, starting with Here Comes the Sun. 3, 2, 1, play. And then again, it has that long intro of silence. All right, let's come back. And we're going to start sitting. So go ahead and grab your pillow and sit on top of it if you'd like. You can also grab a couple pillows if that feels better. Placing the right leg in front of the left. We're going to begin with our arms wrapped around our rib cage. So go ahead and hold on to your ribs like so. Shoulders are relaxed. Take a breath in. Breathe into those ribs, expanding the ribs underneath the hands. And then exhale with a gentle pursed lip as if you're blowing a feather forward. Feel the ribs relax underneath the hands. Inhale again. Exhale. Good. Now, as you breathe, you'll notice that the body wants to lift, which is normal. So when you inhale, it creates an extension of the ribs. And so what I want you to do is not just extend, but think wide through the sides and wide front and back in the torso. Exhale. So you're filling up the cylinder of your trunk with air. Inhale. And exhale. Keep going. Breathe in. I'm going to get a visual tool to show you guys what I'm thinking. Inhale. And exhale. You're just using blocks today in our homeschool lesson. So your trunk is like this, right? So you're going to be breathing in this round connection. So inhaling through the side, front and back, up and down. So this is your trunk and this is where your breath should be going. So not just up and down, but side to side and forward and back, okay? Should leave it like right here so we can see. All right, let's switch our hands. So put the other leg forward. Let me keep my little block here. Put your other arm on top, whichever arm was not on top before. Good. All right, go ahead and close your eyes if you'd like. And let's imagine that cylindrical shape like this block. And inhale deep, front to the back, side to side, up and down. Let the belly balloon. And then exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. See how big you can make the rib cage expand. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to breathe into the upper part of the back by reaching our arms out and forward. Keep your hips down on the ground. Arms are wide. Release the head a little bit. Inhale. Breathe between the shoulder blades. And exhale. Again, inhale, breathe between the shoulder blades. On your exhale, draw those abdominals in and roll yourself up. Good. Now I'm going to turn this way. Place your feet forward. Take your hands back. Lift your chest and inhale. Breathe into the front part of your chest. So opposite where we just breathed in between those shoulder blades. And then exhale, soften rib cage, bring your head and chest back to neutral. Let's do this again. Inhale. Exhale. So let's not stress out about the fact of our bodies not moving as much as maybe we want them to. Just work on that breath, okay? Inhale. Breathe, open. Exhale. Once you get that deep breath, the opening of the muscles will happen through time. And if you are super flexible, what you need to work on is not going so far, okay? Inhale. So open the chest with that stable support and then exhale. Good. Okay, let's come back to center. Go ahead and release the chin down towards the chest. We're going to lengthen through the upper trap area. Turn the palms up to the ceiling, placing them on your thighs. Circle the head halfway to one side and look straight forward. Yeah. And then circle the other way. Look straight forward. Inhale. And look straight forward. One more time. Good. Bring the head back to center. Turn the head to face the left side of your body. Okay, so you're looking down to the left thigh. Now take the hand opposite from where you're looking down. So I'm looking down to my left and I'm reaching my right arm out. I'm going to make little circles with my arm, flexing my fingers a little bit, feeling that nerve stretching, muscle stretching. Place the hand back down, lift your head up. Good. Come back to center, drop your chin, rotate the head the other way. Hold, breathe. Shift your weight back a little bit so you're right on top of your sits bones and reach the arm out. Breath in, draw little circles. Inhale. Open up those fingers, exhale, place your hand back down. Lift your head up, come center, good. All right, take the hands behind the head. From here, press the head into the hands, open up the chest, and then fold the elbows in, curve up and over. So this is our final movement for a neck and upper back work, and opening and breathing. So I've brought you through 2 principles of Pilates so far. So the one is the breathing. And as we inhale, the body extends. And as we exhale, the body flexes. That's the natural rhythm. And then I've also brought you through the principle that wherever the thoracic spine, the back spine goes, your cervical spine, your neck spine is going to follow it. So we don't flex and keep our chin up, right? That would hurt my neck. And we don't we don't extend the spine and drop the chin, right? So we keep everything moving like a wave. One more time, flex, draw those elbows in, inhale, and place those arms out. Good. Now let's go on to not our hips, our shoulders. So shoulder position is important. Reach the arms forward. We're going to have a little stretch behind the shoulder blades, reaching the fingertips towards your screen, and then draw the shoulder blades back and make sure your arms are low. This doesn't work if the arms are up here, or it does work, but it doesn't work as well, I should say. It doesn't tap into the serratus anterior muscle, which lies underneath the shoulder blade. And that muscle helps the shoulder blade to stay hugging the rib cage. When that serratus muscle is weak, the shoulder blades will start popping off of the rib cage, which then ends up pushing your shoulder forward. And if you can imagine how much that would then affect your upper back, your neck, if you're in this posture, yeah? So we really want to keep the shoulder blade hugging the ribs and keeping those muscles moving and finding that stability. Yes, 2 more times. Last one. Good. Open up those arms, find that neutral position. So you should feel like your shoulder blades are not pinching back, but they are hugging the ribs. Now open up your hands so we can get a little fascial release here. Flex your hands, reach back, and then flex the hands forward. So actually extend the hand and then flex. Yeah, just inhale. Good. And now you're going to imagine that you are kind of tossing a ball back and forth between your hands. Keep hugging the shoulder blades into your ribs and get your pelvis to stay nice and neutral. Good. Reach the arms out. We're going to glide the arms up, lift the shoulders up, lower them down, and then open. Now, when we lower them down, we don't depress the shoulders. It's just a simple elevation. Slide, let them glide down to neutral. 2 more times. Up. Last one. And open. Very good. Hands come on your knees. We're going into now our pelvic position. So you're going to tuck the tail under, go into a strong wrapping under. And if your right leg has been in front for a while, switch it to your left leg because this is giving us a nice glute stretch as we do this movement. So tuck the tail under, flex the spine, and then bring your pelvis forward and then arch the back. Yes, you're going to flex under, draw those low abs in, lift up and arch that back. 2 more times, flex. Come to center, arch that low back. 2 more. Inhale. Last one. Good. Now find that center position nice and neutral. Take one arm up and going into a side bend, bending the bottom elbow, and let's pulse, getting the stretch down into the left side of the low back and the other side, gliding up and over. Use your bottom elbow. Inhale up, one more time each side. Last time. You know, when people think stretching, most of the time they think stretching legs, but then we miss our trunk and our arms. And truly, our arms, that length is as important as the legs because you're connected fascially from the leg all the way through the arms. So if we're only doing legs, we really do a disservice to our body functioning. So that's why really working on this upper body movement, that'll actually help to release your legs. Okay, pretty crazy, huh? That's how the body works. It's cool though. Okay, take one leg out. We're gonna go into our inner thigh work, our inner thigh stretch. So you might actually be feeling a little bit more flexible right now because we did all that movement for our upper body. Again, fascially, you've already hydrated the bottom part, even though you've only done arms. So you might feel a little bit more released now. Take the one arm out, slide, go ahead and point your foot. And then you're gonna push against the front part of your ankle or maybe your calf, just don't push against your knee. You're gonna rotate open. So we're still working upper body. Yeah, so you're getting all of this oblique stretch. Come back to center, bring yourself up. We're gonna do that again, one more time. Inhale, slide, lengthening the toes. Make sure you're not curling those toes to point, long toes. And if you feel cramping in your foot, just relax it, yeah? Rotate, push against the inside of your ankle and look up, breath in. Rotate a little bit more. Can you rotate a little bit deeper? Yeah, feel the nice inner thigh stretch. Come back to center, come up. Good. Take the arm forward. Bring your hip forward and down. Good. Now yield into the mat. Lift the gaze a little bit. Sink the front of the hip down more. Now take that arm closest to your screen, same arm as leg. You're going to rotate, drop, and then come back to center. So we're getting deep into that connective tissue between oblique and hip girdle. That's the area that gets tight on everyone because it has to function constantly for us in our day, okay? So one more time. Good. From there, go ahead and come back up and bend the knee, and we're going to go back into our thigh stretch. Breathe. Breath in. Exhale. Good. Now pull that foot in a little bit deeper. See if you can get a little bit more over towards the foot to get a little more centered of the thigh. Then we're going to shift over to get the rectus femoris muscle stretch, which is the middle thigh muscle. Reach out to the side, shift over like a crab, and then get on top of the heel. Now, did you look at my thumbs for a second? This is not a good position for the thumb. So once you get into your position, go ahead and put your hand all the way down. I care about your thumbs. I care about every part of you, your pinky toe to your thumb, to the hairs on your head. Breath in. Exhale, go ahead and sit down. Good. Take that leg forward. So we're still working the same leg. Reach your arms up and flexing the foot gently, relax over the leg for your hamstring stretch. And we're going to flow through this. So that first one, that didn't feel very good. But every time you go over, I hope it feels just maybe a tiny bit more released. Again, keep moving those arms. The arms will influence the hydration of the leg. 2 more. 1 more. Bring yourself up. Okay, let's do the other side. So go ahead and reach that leg out. Find enough openness so you feel the thigh stretching as you go over, and then slide your hand down, pointing that foot. Now bring that shoulder back by rotating the rib cage open. Breath in. Exhale, center. Deepen it. Inhale, come up. One more time. Inhale out. Long through the foot. From there, rotate open. Push down into the foot a little bit. Now deepen it. Maybe walk yourself up a little bit more to go into deeper rotation. Come back over, lift. Good. Okay, taking that leg. Forgot what we did. Did we just bring it back? Okay, well, we'll do this for now. All right, hinge back. Woo. First, getting into position is always a little ouchy. Take a deep breath in. And if you're listening to the music, see if you can relax to the song. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. Okay, bring that foot in a little bit deeper. If it's not already in, lean back a little bit more. Draw the low abs in. Once you draw those low abs in a little deeper, you're going to feel that quad stretching more, and maybe the knee comes off the ground a little bit, and that's fine. As long as you're not feeling any pain in your knee. Breath in. Push yourself up. Put your foot down, parallel, reach out, land on flat hands, not on the thumb. Now, what I'm trying to do is get my hips to come off of my heel. So you can go ahead and sit down on your heel and then use your glutes, push into your glutes to lift the hips to feel that quad stretch. And now from there, bring those low abs in. So bring them in and think about bringing the tailbone under. You're not tucking at all. There's really no way to tuck when you're in neutral position, but you're really working those abs to help increase the stretch of that rectus femoris muscle. Breath in. Exhale, sit yourself down. Take your leg out, bring it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over. Abs pull in, lift up. Reach the arms, exhale, and hopefully your arms feel really light because of all that fascial work we did in the beginning. Inhale. Exhale. Roll yourself up. Take both legs forward now. Really set your pelvis to neutral. Get your low back in this parallel position. Reach the arms up. Come over the legs. Hold on to the feet if you'd like. Maybe point the feet. Relax the shoulders. Roll yourself up. I'm going to come onto our hands and our knees. Take the pillow out. Tuck the toes under. Open up the feet just a few times by sitting back on your heels. And this last time, I just want you to come up to a little downward dog. Draw those abdominals in now. Instead of being here, I want you to be here. Now, it's hard for me to get my pelvis super neutral. And so what's going to help me and help those of you that also have trouble with this is bend your knees, okay? So what we're doing right now is lengthening those glutes. When we sit for long periods of time, the glutes get shortened and our hip flexors also get shortened. And so this is a movement that will help to bring more balance to the muscle by opening up those glutes. We're also stretching those, the muscles around our Achilles tendon, our calf muscles, drop the chin. Okay, now from here, you're gonna lift your heels up. You're gonna flex your spine, bring the chin in towards your chest, and then release the heels. I want you to lift your chest up so you're extending your upper back a little bit, okay? So you're gonna flex, lift. This is a weight-bearing fascial release. And again, flex, lift. Most of your weight should be in your hips, so just a little bit of weight into your hands and your feet. That is your last one. Bend your knees, come down, open up the knees, bring your toes together, sit back on your heels, and just flatten like a pancake into the ground. Let the shoulders come up towards your ears and turn your head so you're placing one of your temples onto the ground. And if you're getting a strain in your neck, open up your arms to create more space. And now we're going to do a little bit of a fascial release for our face. You're going to draw, make sure that your weight is more towards your temple. So I'm going to show you where that is. It's right here. Yeah, right here. You're going to draw a little circle by moving your head along the floor a little bit. It's not along, you're not wiping your head, but it's pinning the skin and doing a little bit of this. Okay, hopefully that makes sense to you. Tiny, tiny bit of movement. I learned this from the melt method. Tiny, tiny circles. Breath in. And relax. Good. And turn the head to the other side. Go ahead and just place that temple on the ground. Sink deeper into your hips. Deep breath in. Belly expands, exhale, release. And then start drawing tiny circles right on the temple. So you're pinning your skin and you're drawing little circles. Bring some nice fluid exchange into your face. You might notice that your lips are getting a little bit more plump. That is that hydration. It's a very quick reaction. Sometimes take a breath in and exhale. Relax deep into the ground. Bring the forehead towards the ground and roll yourself up. Shoulders roll back, interlace the fingers, open up the chest. And come center. Yeah, you might notice that your lips are a little more plump, hydrated. Okay, take one leg forward, take the other leg back. So double 90-degree angle here. We're going to work on some powerful standing up. So we're working our function of movement. And I want you to think about those 5 basic principles apply. So breathing, shoulder placement, rib cage placement, hip placement, okay? Cervical spine placement. So when you come up, you're going to shift forward, you're going to lean forward, and then you're going to come back down. Good. So shift through the ankle, long like a seesaw, lengthen, put the knee down and come back up. One more time. Reach. Good. Release the toe down, take that leg back, other leg comes forward, double 90-degree angle, tuck the toes down. Breathe in. Shift your weight forward. It's okay for the knee to be here, but not past the toes. Reach through the back heel. Now you'll notice when I reach through my back heel, my weight shifts back a little bit and my knee gets more right on top of my ankle. Long neck, feeling that calf stretch. Inhale, place it down and come back up. You can always hold on to a wall or a chair when you do this movement. And what I want you to try to find is an ease of movement where, yes, we are going through this kind of methodically to really work on the technique of this movement, but I want you to feel almost like an ease. Yes, the quads are burning a little bit, but try to release any tension that you might be feeling in your neck. or other parts of the body, and just find that movement quality. You have one more time. Inhale, exhale. Good. And take that leg back. Hands come back down. Just shift your weight onto your heels and roll yourself up. Good. Standing tall, open up those legs nice and wide. Bend one knee. You're going to rotate towards the thigh. So we're looking back up to the ceiling, feeling the inner thigh stretch. 2 more times. You have one more time. Come center, bend the knees, lift your torso up. Keep your toes where they are, turn the heels forward and bend. Good. Inhale, close your arms, and then open the chest, lift. Again, cervical spine goes with the thoracic spine, yeah? Upper back. You have one more time. Weight is in the middle of your arch. Now push up. Good. Walk your feet in, bending your knees. Keep those knees in. Hips are going to release a little bit. Now we're working medially of the thigh. Working through the outer thigh. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Take those legs together. Take a breath in. Gather energy up. Draw your hands towards your heart center. Nod your chin, flex. See if you roll all the way down to the ground. And then reach yourself back up. We're going to do that one more time. So hands to your chest. Nod your chin. Roll down. Come up and open. All right. I feel really good. I hope you do too. Thank you for being with me today. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.